Hey guys, let's do this like this. I mentioned maybe doing a video today. Well, let me hold on for this video for you guys. Let's do like this. So I'm not like called a serpent, like you guys call James White for you claim attacking the KGB. I'm gonna offer an open challenge to anyone that is well known that really knows the position to have a discussion on is the KGB the only infallible English translation? And I want to let you guys know, I own a KJV. When I listen to Audio Bible, I listen to KJV. I favor the KJV. But does it have factual problems that we can discuss? Is it the only valid English translation that we can discuss? I want you to know that I'm knowledgeable in your position. I was kind of like you guys. I've watched Steven Anderson, New Age Bible versions, but here's my offer. If we so happen to discuss this issue, and let's say you lose the debate, it's well known that you lose this debate, that you find so heated, then you have to not be a false witness. You have to walk away and at least say, well, probably, at least your position is wrong. If I lose the debate, and it so happens that only the KJV is the valid, it so happens that only the King James Bible is the only valid English translation, and you can explain away all the presented problems with it and refute them emphatically, then I will change my position, and I will be a King James onlyist. If you lose the debate, then don't blame me. You have to debate. And I'll debate any King James onlyist on YouTube. I'm not attacking the KJV. I don't favor this as the only valid English. It's probably this would definitely happen. We have often favor English. I don't really have a problem. I don't really get tongue-tied or something. I have a problem speaking on this. I don't have. What was I gonna say? Basically, the question is this KJV Bible? Okay, this is what I own. Every Bible I have. Is this the only valid English translation? And is it a flawless English translation? Guys, don't make this salvific. There's pre-exceeding English translations. And you guys still happen to think, oh, well, you saw what got it right. Let's debate. I'll change my position. I'll change my position if you emphatically prove your point that the KJV is the only infallible and actually is in linguistically and according in the Greek and the Hebrew and all this an alien English translation. I'll change my position, and I'm humble enough, guys. All of you guys that want to call people serpents, if you prove me wrong, I'll change my position. But will you guys do the same? Enough with this delusional pride with these brothers and sisters. If you are wrong, and you know you're wrong, you persist to tell lies, you persist to teach false doctrine, you will be held accountable. And there's no banning, anything you can do about it. You may try to deny people and shut people away that prove you wrong. You're still wrong. Enough with this pride in Christianity. I pray that I'm always humble. Always humble enough to tell you guys that I'm wrong. Always humble enough to change my position and not be stiff. I pray I'm always humble. Because this kind of pride that people have, well, this is my doctrine, my ministry. No, it's God's ministry and God's doctrine. And if you don't teach what He's teaching, but teaching your own stuff for your own ambition and validation and fame among Christianity, you're either going to you have two choices. You're going to go to hell at the end of this thing, or your works will be burned up, and you're going to enter in the kingdom of God in shame. You gotta humble yourself, guys. We must be willing to be rebuked, corrected, and change our position. Okay, what I am, that's by the grace of God. So enough with this pride. If you're wrong, admit it. Admit it. I pray that I'm never too prideful to admit that. So the challenge is made. Will you admit you're wrong? If you lose the discussion, or losing a debate doesn't automatically mean you're wrong. It just means you probably have ignorance of your position and of information. Does that automatically make you wrong? Will you say probably my position is incorrect? I'll tell you what, if you prove me wrong, I'll admit it. I'll admit it publicly that I'm wrong. And, because I'm not so questionable you. So, the discussion, guys, is open. I already know I have a subscriber at the KGB onliests. Let's subscribe to my channel. So if you want to talk, civilly and lovingly, then we can. If you want to pop on now and possibly have a discussion now, you're welcome to. But my question to you: are you willing to admit you were wrong? Because I am. You can't have this pride. This pride that, I can't be wrong. I'm a big minister of God and I can't be wrong. No. You become a liar. If you know you're wrong and don't correct yourself. And I said, well, it's just a lie out of pride. Be careful with that. Pride comes from destruction. The proud is abominable. The abominable cast like the fire. Be careful with that. You can mess with pride, but you can't walk in it. You can't just be so stiff-necked and you can't be corrected and you gotta fight it. You gotta fight it. I fight pride. You gotta fight pride. I can fall in pride sometimes. But for the most part, you gotta fight it. And you gotta pray that God cleans it out. You just gotta fast. Gotta fast. David fast to humble his soul. You gotta fast. You can't walk in pride. I really need to pray. So, if any KGB onlys is watching right now, you're welcome to come in right now. I'm going to set the room, and you're welcome to come in right now, and I'm willing to be wrong. Are you? Don't call me a serpent if you think, oh, it's Catholic KGB, you're a serpent. Come on, guys. I wouldn't do that to you. Be that much of that's an unbiblical declaration. So you attack some faithful English translation and suddenly you're a devil? That's not biblical. There's secondary issues and salvific issues. So if you make this a salvific issue, then your soul's in danger. Most likely. I want to limit you on Judgment Day. Judgment Day is going to be a very scary day. Okay, the room is set up. Any KGB onlys is welcome to come in here and defend their KGB. Just don't call me a devil and a serpent. Come on. Come on. Unless you're an easy believer, I mean, I would expect that from you. But if you're not, don't call me a devil. And of course, anybody that's wanting to answer my challenge anytime. Comment below this video, tell me you want to talk about this issue of is the KGB inerrant and the only inerrant English translation is, and the question is there any completely inerrant English? I know, right, this is not normal. It's not normal for me to have problems saying the word English. But it's the only valid English translation. Oh, is there any totally valid English translations, or do they all have problems? That's a good question. I would say yeah. There's no totally valid English translation. So I'm not just attacking the KGB. I'm not attacking. I'm just presenting the facts. This has minor issues. Not so major. It's one of the best translations. But if I want to be honest with the evidence, it has some issues in it. So especially does the NIV, that. So that's my position. There's no valid, unless I'm proven otherwise. There's no completely flawless English translation out there. That's my position. Now, if you can prove me wrong, go right ahead. No one just uses the verse but says God's word is refined, pure. That means God's words are trustworthy. And it says God's words will be preserved forever. That means God's commandments, His statutes, His testimonies, not anything He said. Everything He ever said was preserved, supposed to be preserved, and when Jesus is God, and it says that not anything He said and done is written down. So I guess not everything He said and done is preserved, is it? So that whole assertion that God's words are preserved, like the Bible, what you said that to be, is incorrect. And that's what it means. That is contrary to it's incorrect. Not true. That's not what it means. It means God's commandments are preserved and trustworthy and pure and true. That's what it means. Doesn't mean what you think it means. If it did, then we have a problem. We have like a let's use the word contradict. We have an opposing text because Jesus is God, and everything He did and said was recorded. So I guess they're not preserved. But that's not what that verse means. You gotta really properly interpret scripture. Don't make other scriptures conflict with each other. So the link is right there. So any KGB onlys is welcome to come in. And if you want to know my age, I'm 19. So. And this is not like a big challenge or debate. I just figured this is the best way that I can address this KGB only is an issue is to have a discussion. So if somebody looks bad, so it's basically going to be on the person. So basically you're going to have a contending for that position. And if they lose that, they lose that in the discussion, they'll be blaming me. I mean, it's probable logically that I'm right. In my position is there's no totally valid English translation that I'm aware of. There's no totally inerrant perfect English translation 100%. That's my position. And I'm willing to talk about it. And I'm willing to be wrong. Are you? That's the question. Let me do this video. So guys, the challenge is open. The offer is open. That's one of the best ways I can address this. Bless guys, love you guys, and Jesus Christ, bye.